Again, that game live on Fox numbers, stat-wise, at least pretty even, 51% possession for the shots, even at 5. Haiti eliminated from the Gold Cup already, but they're hoping to finish this one on a good note. 1-0, they have them done. Yeah, coming your way on the backstop.
There are many ways to fly, but there is only one way to travel. Welcome to Qatar Airways, the airline you can rely on for award-winning 5-star constant safety. Our world-class service is available from 12 gateways coast to coast. Whether you're seeking an effect or simply visiting friends, there is only one way to travel. Qatar Airways. Let's go further together.
Are you using Liberty Mutual's coverage customizer tool? Sorry?
Well, since you asked, it finds discounts and policy recommendations, so you only pay for what you need. Well, you're an animal! Who's got the hard legs now? Only pay for what you need. Liberty, 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 liberty.
This is the summer you taught them what it means to serve. The summer of home happiness by the ton. Building our hardware by the handful. Our traditions were passed down military ages. And the only thing more powerful than the feeling was the truck that took you to it. Make this the summer of Ram.
Now get $3,550 in total values plus financing at no monthly payments for 90 days on the 2021 Ram 1500.
Missed any of Fox's Monday animation?
Would you write me a prescription for some sexual healing?
As we've discussed, I don't write prescriptions.
Got you covered.
Give me a little ba-boom, a little ba-bang.
You can watch Housebroken.
Always tickle, but in a good way. Honey, highly recommend.
And Duncanville anytime.
Thanks for coming. I love being famous.
Fox Animation Domination Continuation. All new Mondays on Fox and watch anytime on Fox Now or Hulu.
I am seeing what everybody else is not, and here we go.
So dramatic.
I'm a big believer that you cannot reduce sports to numbers. These are humans. These are athletes. I pay money to watch art. I want to pay money to watch Brady and LeBron.
Pay attention to this. You know it.
Never go cheap on transportation, toilet paper, or quarterbacks. The money for NFL quarterbacks is always worth it. Let's get pumped up! We're pumped up! Are we pumped up? We're all going down!
Fox Tuesday. The teams kick into overdrive. For a smash and crash demolition derby that goes off the rails. All new Lego Masters, Tuesday on Fox.
Welcome back to Toyota Stadium. Group B action, the final match of the group, the final match of the tournament for Martinique and Haiti. Haiti leading after 45 minutes to Canajat Antoine's goal. It looks like Patrick Burnett is going to come on. I'm your match commentator for this one, Keith Cottigan, alongside former England international Warren Barton. And Burnett, who did start last time out, is going to come on. And he is going to replace Samuel Camille. So an attacking move here for Martinique.
Yeah, positive move.
It is Haiti who get things underway in the all blue strip, attacking from left to right, leading by a goal to nil, looking to win the participation in the 2021 Gold Cup on a positive note. 2019 semi-finalists, beaten in the first two matches against the US and then Canada. With the lead here against Martinique. Just something to watch going into this second half, Warren, that the injury to Etienne, they only have one outfield substitute available, Haiti, and there, other conditions, very hot. Advantage as well to get that one off his feet. So half-time, the managers go in. Warren, what's the message to either side heading into the second half?
I think for Martinique in particular, it's the lifter. It's hard to say in the tempo, but a little bit more better quality in their passing, better decisions in the final third. They need to improve there. But Haiti, when you do get that chances, and they've had a couple of clear opportunities to go in, let's get that second goal.
Within the midfield here for Yusuf and Clairville.
Yeah, because I don't think from Haiti's point of view they want to see the game out 1-0. I think they're better off attacking when they do have the ball. Obviously the substitute will make a difference because there's only one of them, but again, phenomenal with the players that...
Bonsoir, gros bonjour pour tout le monde. Comment están? Qui j'ennuie. Swap gade match Haïti, Matinique. C'est troisième match poule groupe BA. Si Haïti gagne, il est capable de passer comme meilleur troisième. Pas oublier abonnez-vous sous visitez-nous pour la première fois. Pas oublier abonnez-vous sous chaîne ça. TV les humanistes. Sous visitez-nous. Si c'est la première fois visitez-nous, pas oublier abonnez-vous et puis partagez live là avec l'autre monde s'il vous plaît. Bonsoir. Haïti a dominé le match là. Haïti gagne une possession de balle de 53%. Haïti fait 5 shoots. Matinique fait yonn. On a 47e minute. Haïti deuxième mi-temps match Haïti contre Martinique. Haïti doit mettre plusieurs goals. Si Haïti veut gagner, si Haïti veut passer comme meilleur troisième, il doit mettre plus de goals. Mes amis, si Haïti veut passer, il doit mettre plus de goals. Talè dans quelques temps, on va le partager et live match Mexique contre Guatemala. On va le partager, on va le parler dans langue espagnole avec langue créole. Si je nous Haïtien, moi diaspora yo a mettre un gros mouvement là sous pied oui. Mouvement ça a posé, moi j'ai un docteur Jean-Fils Aimé qui était interview qui était partagé idée sur mouvement diaspora a mettre là sous pied dans pays États-Unis. Il faut que nous réveillons. En tout cas, on regarde le match Haïti contre Matinique là, c'est Haïti qui gagne le ballon là. C'est Haïti qui a dominé. Ballon pour Haïtien yo. Et mes amis, fais passe là. Si shootez non chéri. Goal. Aïe. Michel manque mettre goal là, Michel lobé ballon là, oui. Comment shotter de deux bay passe là. Non point pénalité ou te deux bay passe là, fais passe là plutôt mon cher, vous chercher nèg là pour mettre goal là. Nous besoin plus goal pour nous passer. En tout cas, Haïtien qui j'ennuie, fanatique qui équipe nous est-ce que nous pensons Mbappé pour aller dans Real Madrid? Est-ce que nous pensons Mbappé pour aller dans Real Madrid? Dis-moi.
They've made some changes because in their first game there was 6 bookings. They've had to rotate and don't want to lose any of their players in the later stages. But for the US, Red Bull Holders starting to find the system and the personnel for them to go out and again, not only get to the final but win it.
And interesting as well, Greg Berhalter has shown faith in what you would consider some of the second string. For the key players left off the roster, not the case at Mexico. Here come Haiti, ball to the edge of the penalty area. Well, I think he's just took it off his own teammate who was coming through from midfield. So a little bit of frustration shown there. I think right at the edge of the penalty area.
If he the centre forward doesn't make the run near post, but then that creates space for the person. In fact, he doesn't. He hesitates. pace, he takes it off of someone's foot, and then he gets a rush shot. He's just saying, I spoke to you, just leaving the ball, I'm in stride, I take it in a nice first touch. He's a good, exciting player, but he makes poor decisions in the final third. Just make that run near post, it takes the defender in, and it's a simple pass to the far post.
There's no sense of only made the run from midfield, and generally, if you're in midfield and you've gone that far, you want to get on the end of it. We're going to have some more action coming up this evening. Mexico taking on El Salvador on FS1, Guatemala on FS2. Coverage starting 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. That one is kicked out of play by Fortune. And again, just going back to that point we made earlier, not to take the focus away from our game, but Mexico really did pick a strong squad for this Gold Cup. Almost essentially a first team 11 for them.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, check it out, got that.
Haïti pour relancer ballon là, oui? Passe. Haïti a joué dans n'importe. Ah, mon cher, regardez comment Michel perdit boule là. 1-0 nous, oui. 1-0 nous, Michel perdit boule là devant terrain là. Fais passe là, fais passe là. 6 man joué. Ou après il perd 10 ballons. Shit, man. Bravo, gardien sauvé nous, gardien sauvé nous. Je vais partager un petit cal avec nous, image mes amis, et puis je vais le faire. Partager un petit cal image là avec nous, et puis je vais le faire. Partagez image avec nous un petit cal mes amis, parce que nous sommes amis, et puis pas oublier abonnez-nous. Je vais le quitter pour YouTube pas sanctionner. Mes amis 1-0, 1-1. Match là 1-1. Matinique mete gol. Matinique mete gol. Gardez pour nous mes amis, gardez pour nous. Matinique mete gol. Nèg la jouer avec ballon, ou pas cap jouer 1-0 mon cher pour boule là. Pour jouer avec ballon comme ça. A fait théâtre devant et puis un petit goal facile, oui. Mes amis, bon, on va le faire, mais mes amis, on va le faire, mais parce que sinon, YouTube va sanctionner. On va le faire, mais pardon, nous connaissons. Non pas qu'à mener 1-0 pour jouer avec un ballon comme ça. Si nous 5-0, qu'à perdre un ballon comme ça, mon cher. Match là 1-1. Match là 1-1. Match là 1-1. Match là 1-1. 1-0, mais nous. Shit, man, là non. Mener 1-0 pour faire cadeau en boule comme ça. Dans la première mi-temps, nous te manqué mettre un goal, oui. Nous te manqué mettre un deuxième goal. Gain pause mes amis, gain pause là, nèg yo a boire de l'eau, gain pause ou capable garder, ou capable voir dans image là, nèg yo camper, match là camper. Pas capable mettre match là plein écran, sinon on est ça cap privé. Pas capable faire comme ça. Et puis musique quoi attendre en background non, c'est pour bloquer un petit genre et voir télévision. Qui j'en nous pense match là fini. Bon pronostic non. Est-ce que nous pensons match là fini en faveur Haïti 2-1, 3-1, 4-1 ou bien Martinique a gagné. Haïti doit, si Haïti voulait rester dans la compétition, lui doit gagner un match là. Si Haïti voulait rester dans la compétition, bon, il doit tendre ça l'autre groupe à faire. Aïe 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 aïe. Triste. États-Unis 1-0 sous Canada. Haïti, États-Unis gagne 9 points, Canada gagne 6 points là.
fourth cap for Grelais. Rabin coming on for his 16th appearance, has one goal. The defender. Well played in behind. Was a contact, and if there was he the last defender? Well, a big decision ahead here. Noir is the defender involved. The yellow card is going to be
Ek pa ka gon match kon sa wap men 1-0 e pou a fete a deux fois nèg yo e pedi ba boule la devant gardien. Deux fois nèg a fete a ou pas Real Madrid mon cher, ou pas jouer Real Madrid. Ou pas jouer comme ça, ou pas jouer Barcelone. Se shooter ballon bien loin. Dans le groupe B, Canada 1-0, non, États-Unis 1-0, Canada 0, Martinique 1, Haïti 1. Ah ouais, on va regarder talè comme ça à 9h, Mexique a joué contre Salvador. On va regarder le groupe Salvador, pour moi qui j'ai un groupe là, hier, groupe Mexique là, Haïti doit gagner. Ça, il n'y a pas l'autre pronostic. Si Haïti veut rester dans le tournoi, Haïti doit gagner le match. Bon, on va faire un petit chita là. Si vous visitez nous, première fois, et pour ne pas abonner sur la chaîne, moi demande faites s'il vous plaît. Eh bien, moi pour le bon nous résultat parce que match là aussi j'en fouette là.
What do you think the outcome will be?
I would think it would be a change to a red card. I would think going through. The only thing would be, does he catch himself first of all, and then there's contact? So he's already going down. Unless the referee can go back that far and have a look, but he's definitely, in my mind, the last defender. The other defender's not going to get in there. He's clearly through the attacker on goal.
Rashid Matanot is the defender involved.
Well, there's a perfect angle there, kid. The other defenders are never going to get there. And then that's that contact. Now, whether the contact happens by himself and then he gets contact, but that shouldn't really come into it.
Yeah, you can see that right arm as well wrapping around too. So not just the contact with the leg.
Zami mwen yo, Mekijan et groupe yo li. Mexique, dans le groupe Mexique là.
The distance from well, obviously if it's on the halfway line you've got more time to recover, but no, I think it's in the final third.
Well, he took a long look at match referee, and he'll go in the back pocket. It is going to be a red card. And you watch the replays and you watch it real time, and it's hard to argue against that decision.
Groupe A, Gaye la Dol, Mexique, faire tout temps, gagne une grosse action là, gagne une grosse action, faute sur jouer Haïti, faute. Puis ça n'est pas pénal, Regardez. Carton rouge, mes amis, carton rouge, messieurs, carton rouge. Qui te montre nous image, monsieur, gain carton rouge, Haïti sauvé. Gain carton rouge, monsieur. Gain carton rouge, non. Gain carton rouge, hein. Gain carton rouge.
Referee, his first reaction is to have a look, and that's what VAR sometimes gets a lot of criticism for the wrong reasons. You don't like seeing players being
Haïti sauvé, mes amis. Coup franc, gain coup franc là, tu monsieur, gain coup franc là. Gain coup franc.
Short runner from him. 2 steps. Just over the wall, takes it a flex.
Gol, 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 gol. Gol, 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 gol. 2-1. Gol, 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 gol. 2-1, messieurs. 2-1 pour Haïti. Gol, 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 gol. 2-1 pour Haïti. 2-1 pour Haïti. 2-1 pour Haïti. Faut que nous danser sur eux là, monsieur. 10 contre 11, faut que nous danser sur eux là. 10 contre 11, faut que nous danser sur eux là. 10 contre 11, faut que nous danser sur eux là. 10 contre 11, faut que nous danser sur eux là. Haïti D. Haïti D. 2-1.
Sunset with a decent result.
And maybe not now, Warren, when you're thinking and you're a little bit down, but in years to come you want to look back on this and say, well, we did rebound with this difficulty.
We've shown spirit, we've shown character.
Well, they've struggled defending with 11 on the field of play so far. On the back foot here, and
2-1. Monsieur, classification et groupe yo qu'on y a là. Après gol Haïti a mes classement groupe yo. Et Salvador dans groupe A, Salvador gagne 6 points. Et Mexique gagne 4 points. Trinidad gagne 1 point. Guatemala gagne 0 point. Ça veut dire et dans match Guatemala Trinidad là et Trinidad t'as dû perdre pour Haïti meilleur troisième pour groupe ça va pas meilleur troisième parce que si Trinidad gagne là gagne 4 points donc dans deuxième groupe là quand y a Haïti vient gagner 3 points Canada gagne 9 points États-Unis pardon États-Unis gagne 9 points Canada gagne 6 points Haïti gagne 3 points qu'on y a là et puis Martinique gagne 0 points. Pas oublier Haïti a joué avec 11 joueurs Martinique gagne saute point un joueur Matinique saute point un carton rouge là pas oublier abonner dans chaîne là s'il vous plaît et puis partager live là et puis commenter qui sont pensés est-ce que vous pensez Haïti a passé pour quart de finale. Dans le groupe CA Costa Rica gagne 6 points Jamaïque gagne 6 points Guadeloupe gagne 0 Suriname gagne 0 dans le groupe DA Honduras gagne 6 points Qatar gagne 4 points Panama gagne 1 point et puis Grenada gagne 0 point. En tout cas en espérer et on peut le dire nous et avec qui équipe Mexique pour jouer est-ce que groupe A une possibilité pour y bailler meilleur troisième en nous
differing levels of happiness.
Exactly, yeah. At my age, I'm just glad we have.
Haïti qui gagne ballon là. Haïti gagne ballon. Haïti gagne ballon. Non, moi c'est mi-temps terrain yo. Haïti a fait passe. Gérer ballon, monsieur. Nous devons mettre plus de goal. Oui, nous devons mettre vraiment. Non, il y a déjà Matinique qui peut le ballon. Matinique qui... Non. Monsieur, fait protection. Nous ne pouvons pas faire faute là, non. Et excellent. Bravo. Récupération pour Haïti. Passe pour numéro 15 là. Passe ballon pour un défenseur. Ah non, mon cher, pas ça, pas bon. Oh, bien. Vamos, rapide, faites pas ça. Allez. Haïti qui a mis le troisième goal là, oui, troisième goal. Non. Ça pas bon, mon cher. Mes amis, Haïti, ou pas prendre un goal là, on jouer 10 contre 11 Haïti. On a joué 10 contre 11. N'est-ce pas qu'à priver devant canon comme ça. On a joué 10 contre 11. Gardons passe nèg la fait monsieur. Aïe. Matinique, qui mettait deuxième goal là? 10 contre 11, monsieur. Qui lancé mon cher. Et entraîneur, et les sous-têtes nèg non. Pas qu'à jouer 10 contre 11 ou qui nèg a fait ça sous mon cher. Et parti nèg. Aïe, je Barcelone. Matinique saute bail là. Ça sont une de Barcelone, oui, une de Real Madrid, oui. Ah bon, on allez, passe. On allez. Passe quoi ici, maman, troisième goal là, maman. Non, ballon.
Etienne will drive inside and Christian will be the legs to go on the outside. And a bit of trickery there. His touch was just a little bit poor. And then just took him away from where he needed to go to.
Martinique with Tamé. Turn back to Etage. Well, still providing a threat, Martinique, despite being a man down. I don't know whether that's testament to their own attacking play or showcases the issues Haiti are having defensively here today.
I think it's a bit of both. I think, the credit is now they've got nothing to lose. You may as well lose 3-1. So go out and try and get a goal. You know you've got a few options on the bench if you need to, if you run yourself into the ground. Get you down to 10 men, but how many times have we done games, Keith, where it's harder to play against 10 men than 11 men, and they find a way to get back into the game. But I do love the way the Haitian players are trying to win the game. They're trying to go forward. They're not sitting back and they're just going to see the game out. They see another goal in this game.
And that was a strong challenge there from Arcus. Martinique playing with 10 men. Cretinois, red card after a video assistant review where we feel that it was the correct decision. I like when we get along as well, Warren.
Yeah, it's not very often, but yeah, maybe because I've not seen you for a while. But yeah, we see the game in the same way but different ways. Put it that way.
Strange way.
Strange way, yeah.
Well, free kick central here, and they have options on either side. Well, chipped in delivery for Tunegin, getting his head to it. And on the turn, a chance to go for goal until Vest with the save.
Les amis, il manque pour un goal, oui. Vamos, contragolpe. Bougez non chéri. Haïti qui a joué, il n'a pas terrain et Matinique là. Faute. Bravo. Faute. Haïti a joué 10 contre 11 et puis nèg yo pas comme mettre un troisième goal. 10 contre 11, yo pas comme mettre un troisième goal. C'est pas logique mes amis. C'est pas logique. Et en soir et Mexique pas jouer contre Salvador. Matsa Mabaye. Et puis Guatemala a joué contre Trinidad. Ça veut dire Trinidad doit perdre pour ne pas passer comme meilleur troisième. Trinidad doit perdre pour ne pas passer comme meilleur troisième. Et le Mexique doit gagner un match par là tout. Et puis, bon, on regarde Guadeloupe, Suriname. Haïti doit mettre une quantité de goals pour passer, mes amis, parce que Suriname à Guadeloupe a une possibilité pour y passer. Suriname à Guadeloupe a une possibilité. Suriname va jouer demain contre Guadeloupe. Suriname a joué demain contre Guadeloupe. Demain à 6h. Et puis
been lively. Touches from him here. And for that little flick in behind, it was an aggressive decision. Fortune, he's going to be whistled.
Valid point. So yeah, what a summer we've had, you know, the Euros, all the games there, Copa America. Obviously seeing Messi win a trophy. And then you've got the Gold Cup. The US can then get back-to-back trophies.
Today we're at Toyota Stadium, Frisco, Texas. Keith Costing alongside Warren Barton. A hot day. The heat index even higher. And we've had some drama on the field as well. What more could you ask for?
You had a good one last night as well. Let's have a bit of drama. Let's have some more. Keep us going. Some more goals.
Penal.
He pulled him down. He tried to pull him back. And then
Oh, non, 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 non.
this is going to be a yellow card.
Carton jaune pour Matinique. Qu'est-ce que fait pénal? Qu'est-ce que fait pénal? Qu'est-ce que fait pénal?
Certainly is an experienced defender as well. He knew he was
Non, ça c'est carton rouge, ça y est. 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 Non, 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 ça c'est carton rouge, ça y est, mon chapeau. Ça c'est carton rouge, ça y est.
the second one.
The reaction from the play didn't like. Normally you'd square up against someone and have a just look for the ball. Yeah, I let that one go actually.
Yeah, that's when you look at the referee.
Referee, help me out. Where are you, boys?
Ronaldo Gomez, smart, does some
Smart play.
Number 6, John Jordan Farina in the 72nd minute.
Dames en heren, tarjeta van je nummer nummer 6 Martinique.
and he seemed not too fussed about making the challenge either. At that stage you had to really.
But he's got another, 19 minutes, but he can't make another tackle because they don't want to go down to another player.
It's a free kick in a good position here. I think this might be more of a crossing position for him.
But they've had players, watch at the bottom of the screen here, Christian with his left foot. They've worked hard on their set pieces, so it might be that they pull it back for a left-footed shot. Just at the bottom of the screen here, just watch out because they've got the option at the far post, they've got a gap, but now obviously a white shirt's come back to another.
Ruben, I heard you.
You just have to be aware because they've worked hard on the training field.
Whipped in towards that far post, the header is still in play, the flick is right into the grateful hands of, oh no, Uga Desertage. A couple of players attacking at that far post, the Moose was the one who got contact with it. Ruben, quick with his footing, but back in possession for Haiti. We should see another hydration break coming up as well. That was knocked out of play by Grille. Another player has come off the bench.
Christian on that right-hand side. What's the leap at the far post as well? You know, that hang time is excellent. Just bobs up and just couldn't get enough power on the header for the second time.
Played in behind, chance perhaps to cross and just overrun. Tuesday on FS1 and FS2. Last day of group stage with Costa Rica, Jamaica, Suriname, Guadeloupe, and then Honduras, Qatar, and Panama, Grenada to close out the night. Coverage starting at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 3:30 p.m. Pacific on FS1 and FS2. We are going to see that hydration break coming in now for both teams. Been an entertaining second half. We've had some drama, we've had VAR, we've had Martinique getting themselves back in it, but the final 15, you'd have to fancy Haiti to get this one over the line.
Yeah, even with the lack of substitutions, but again, I think from start to finish, it's been a good game. Both teams have gone out to try and play the right way. They look dangerous on the counter-attack. Defending is a little bit wanting sometimes, but that goes to an exciting game. We've had a red card. And we've had the 1,000 goal in the Gold Cup, so by and large it's been very, very good. And this would be great for the Asian players to regroup. The coach should have one or two words with these players. There's not too many coaches I know that have a bending handle as well, baseball cap as well. Normally it's like a 90.
I'm glad you noticed that. There's not many co-commentators that would have picked that out, but you're a man of fashion.
Well, in my years gone by, yeah, you normally see this Nike hat, but tricky here. Wonderful delivery, and there it is.
That's the moment of history.
1,000.
The dance, fitting of a big moment in Gold Cup folklore. And there's the goal that Ade will claim, but certainly took a deflection.
You don't buy a ticket, you're never going to win the lottery. And he's had a really good Gold Cup. And he's come in, he's grown. He'll be, talking about looking at players for the future, and is there a player that catches your eye? He would be one. And that's what a lot of players are trying to do. Play on a big stage, make an impression. See a few scouts take a notepad and say, well, let's have a look at you again. Expect now with Martinique with their subs, and okay, they're down to 10 men, but just try and lift the tempo. It's going to be hard because it's 90 degrees, but try and squeeze up, try and play some of the game in the Haitians' half.
I would say at this stage teams will generally sit and try and hold, but I don't think that's in the DNA for Haiti here.
And I don't think they can do it either. I don't think they're built to. The front three want the ball, they want to go forward. They're not going to shuffle across and try and close it down. They want the ball to attack.
US on the way to winning this group. Still won't know who their opponents are in the knockout stages though. Jamaica and Costa Rica are the candidates. Any particular matchup you fancy more in that one, Warren?
Well, I think for Costa Rica at the moment, just going through a transitional stage, that would be an easier game on paper. Jamaica, although haven't played great, they've got glimpses.
You like the squad, don't you?
Yes, I do. I think they
we have another clash, and that moves us back on to see Berner was the player who made the challenge. And again, we're in that final defender situation, and it's another red card. Martinique will play the rest of the way down 2 men. Very similar incident, and this time the referee is going to go with the red on his first assessment.
Yeah, I think, you go back, it's that diagonal ball, spoke about that from the first whistle, and there's contact, he's in on guard if he takes the touch. Would his teammate come back and help him? I don't think so. I think he's there with his touch. The referee again in an excellent position, and this time he had no hesitation.
He's going to hang around just for a moment, but it's one of those where you look at that, not enough.
No, not enough to change it, man. You could say he could have been a bit more since the last game, let him play on, but there's the stand, 3 at the back. You've got no choice now. But they've been warned, because how many times, Keith, have they hit that diagonal ball from left to right, right to left? It's a good touch again, and not only the arm but the leg. It was clumsy, he got caught the wrong side. And again, no hesitation from the referee.
Well, they've conceded 3 in at least 6 of the last 7 in Gold Cup. They'll be hard pressed to not make it 7 of 8 here. It's going to be a difficult ending to this match. Be updated on the score in the other game as well. Currently the US leading by a goal to 0, but that one's delicately poised, as is the group winner right now. Still not known.
Coup franc pour Haïti. Un coup franc pour Haïti.
To the business end of the 2021 Gold Cup. This one taken short. Christian, that one takes a deflection. There's a pass off as line and comfortable.
Gardien.
I mean, is it damage restriction there for Martinique?
Yeah, there's not too many games that I've been involved with where 2 people normally spawn from each side, but for the back line, 2 players getting sent off for virtually the same type of incident. Here, the last man bringing them down.
Ball played into midfield, and they're trying to play into the back here. There's a pass towards Rubenek.
But even taking away the 2 red cards, I still think that Haiti have been the better team. Again, with only 1 outfield player on the bench that hasn't had the opportunity to come on. They haven't changed it around. Great credit, because I think they've managed the game well. I said it in the first half. Haiti, they lost the game, they got the goal, and then they passed the ball very well. They always look dangerous on the break. possessed the ball very well in midfield. So all round, the coach wanted a performance to be proud of. I think he can be proud of these group of players.
Rupert had been playing in a more advanced position. He's dropped all the way back. He's essentially a left back right now. Naval the furthest forward for Martinique.
It's amazing, Keith, this game. It never surprised me. They get the goal. Virginia gets the header. They make the subs, the 3 subs. You think now they're going to go on and win the game. Red card, deflection goal. You're the one now that, like you've just said, it's damage limitation. Just keep the ball and try and run the last 10 minutes out of the game.
6-4 shots on goal in favour of Haiti. So Martinique have caused some trouble as well. And when they got that level and they made the changes, you felt they could have gone on and done something. Be caught napping here at the back, and there might be an opportunity to steal it here for Haiti. Numbers up on this far side. Antoine. Rupert comes back in. Antoine. Back to Pierre. Lamet. Servo. Sexy pass looking for the move. Second effort just wide.
He's really enjoyed this goal coming. Again, I think he's been excellent again. Coach gets up and he'll be pleased. A little give and go. You see the 4 white shirts, the 3 in midfield. They're trying to get numbers back, but stop hard, and then he's just trying to guide that. It's an awkward technique because it's bouncing up in front, but he's confident enough to take it first time. Said the goalkeeper had no chance. I think he's saying pass it, but if it sits up as well as that, I think he would have had a shot. He's trying to say pass the ball around and play your way in, but if it sits up like that, Keith, you're better off having a nice strike at goal.
But even up to many, he won't feel comfortable until they get that third goal.
No. Would you think maybe, Martinique, if they have one last chance between them, one of them may get a set piece, they go and run the length of the field, get a corner or a free kick?
Again in that inside channel. Christian finding him. Ball pull back for Terdo. He was just about to stop and change direction, then he lost it, trying to win it back. Good plays from Rupert.
Yeah, just pass it. That's what the coach is saying. Don't overthink. Just keep the ball moving. No one's as fast as the ball. Just keep passing.
Rupert after making that one forward, perhaps wisely just make the challenge. Ball played back through Dufus Sinclair though. Well, later tonight, it's a big one. Mexico taking on El Salvador, one of the surprise teams of the tournament so far. That one on FS1. Guatemala against Trinidad over on FS2. Coverage starting at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. Prediction for that one, the Mexico-El Salvador one, Warren?
I'm going to go 2-0. El Salvador will make it difficult. I think they're going to make it difficult. As I said, Hugo Perez, the ex-US international, has done a good job. The Olympic qualification games that we had with school young players, and he's trying to change the whole mindset. Trinidad and Tobago set that the way they played. Purpose and pass the move, which was very, very good. But I just think Mexico, and you touched on it, Keith, with their roster that they've brought over now for this, is to be games that they go and win when the pressure's on, and lift their quality, lift that tempo.
I just think it'd be interesting to see Qatar against Mexico in the knockout stages, given how they've played so far.
Well, they've had 2 really different performances, 3-0 and then 3-3, and then they get their comfortable win yesterday.
I think it might have been Alexi Lalas who was talking about Qatar, comparing the 1994 US team, a side that basically didn't have a home, but they travelled, they played in different tournaments, and they bonded, and that readied them for the World Cup. And you get that sense they have the ability to pick out a result.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt. One, you've got, as I said, in the team they've got some quality players that they've shown, and that togetherness. And Lexi was talking about that, how they was in camp.
Goalkeeper as a Taj. Had to be quick to get that one off his feet, and he's knocked that one off a Haiti player. Etienne doesn't quite understand how it's ended with a goal kick, but go ahead, Warren.
Etienne would have made better, maybe just passing it across the goal, but living together, having players come in and try out, and then playing all these exhibition games. That's all they really are, and that's what for Qatar was grateful to have the opportunity to come over here and play the likes of Mexico or even the US or whoever it may be to get competitive games under their belt. It's going to be
previous one. We're going to expect some matchups in the knockout stages as the Gold Cup continues on Fox Sports.
He was telling me a great story, Lexi. You know, the coach, when he was cutting players, was done in the car park of the hotel. You know, it wasn't, at that time, it wasn't an office, it wasn't like competitors. It was like, use 5 over here, thanks very much, you get your bags, you're out, there's another 5 coming in the hotel room. It was ruthless as that in the turnover of players.
I hope they were allowed back into the hotel room to get the stuff.
Well, it's never a good time when the coach said, have you checked out yet? You knew you had to put your toiletries together and you was out.
Meet me in the car park.
Yeah, never a good time, no.
Worked out well, US had a strong performance in that 94 World Cup. I think we can all remember that.
I think that England weren't there. We missed out. We knocked out the Euros in '92 and then in '94.
Taking it, you know, I scored a famous goal against England as well.
That was against our B team. We just, that was...
See this one over the finish line there. Two and a half and some potential stoppage. Some haven't been too many stoppages. I know we had the video assistant review, but it was relatively quick.
That's good refereeing again. He was going to blow the whistle, but he allowed the opportunity for the Martinique players to get forward.
Played in by the
The problem is they only got one person in there. They only got one person first in there. Only it's half.
And they played that high line, and Damus, well, his manager might be frustrated there because he didn't need to really cheat, did he?
Correct, Keith. He doesn't need to go in behind, but also play the ball early for him. You know, the guy in midfield has like 3 or 4 touches. You know, he's got to just roll it into space. He's already made his run, and because of the mindset, the back line of Martinique, they're not going to chase him.
Switch out here. Played inside, and they're not done yet. Fortune waiting for some options to appear inside the area, and was he tripped right at the edge? It's going to be a free kick, and we're not done just yet.
No. Good little step over, and it's a lazy tackle. It's, you know, one of fatigue. He just can't adjust his body. It's square on. It's clumsy. Not too far from being in the penalty area as well. Fortune.
We've seen Fortune score with a header already. He'll be one of the targets.
And Haiti as well, people. As long as they have got a physical presence at the back line, but they're not great with set pieces. They're not great defending.
Which the manager mentioned was an issue against Canada as well.
And their goal, unfortunately, got his goal. It was a ball played into the air. It was a good header, good timing, but this is a big chance.
Fortune is actually going to get over this one. Vutulin Babin, he's a big figure coming up from the bank. Jugon also inside the penalty area.
They have to be careful as well not to have their arms up as well for a potential penalty. The referee, they may look to balance things out. A couple of sendings up. That was correct. Human nature is maybe to try and level something up.
Arel, it's changed. Fortune has gone inside the area, so Arel perhaps telling one of the goal scorers, look, get yourself in a position you can get on the end of something. Arel delivered in. And the second defender with the header clear. Arel managed to redirect it back inside the penalty area, but Haiti just too many numbers around. And the counter might be on here. Damus with a lot of space. Also put the defender. That's another rash challenge. Are we going to see another card here?
What helps him out here, he's going to wait it off. It's good touch and put the high five in. I'm not going to chase you back. Take it on me.
Talè was the defender.
I'd rather take a yellow card. Again, you asked me the question before. Sometimes is it so far away from the gun. I think that's where it comes in. It's not around the 18-yard box or 20 yards out. It's not far over the halfway line and going away from the goal rather than going towards the goal.
There would need a minimum of 5 additional minutes at the end for really safe for Haiti to hang on given the playing.
Carton jaune. Ouais, c'est fait
They
tout.
haven't looked overly convincing
Depuis dans
since playing with the extra
50e minute, on est pardon, depuis dans 60e minute, il y a un joueur Matinique qui prend carton rouge et puis il pas mettre en 3e ou 4e goal, mes amis. Ouais, la visa, oui.
Yes, they've got some fresh legs, but they've tried to plug in, they've tried to get that equalising goal.
Let's put an opportunity. This time they are going to go short and perhaps just milk a little bit of the clock.
Nous besoin de goal si nous voulons passer dans le 3e tour. Si on a passé dans le 3e tour, ça goal n'a pas passé vite.
Centrally midfield and they're not closing this one down and the effort from this
Ça goal n'a pas passé. À 12e minute de jeu. À 12e minute. Il faut que nous veillions pour Martinique et va mettre un deuxième goal parce que si nous mettons un deuxième goal, nous payons. Si nous mettons un deuxième goal, nous payons.
On the balance of play though, Warren, you feel Haiti value for the win?
Yeah, definitely. The way they started the game, I said that in the performance against the US, Canada. Martinique have got a lot to work on defensively. You know, they may have made big steps, as the coach said, in the last 3 years, but defensively they need to work on things that look quite vulnerable. But Asian players have then done themselves proud. The effort they put in, I mean, he's another one in midfield, you know, again, Pierre gets the ball, tirelessly work. You know, we forget, you know, the heat, the humidity, the preparation, short time between games. We've not had the luxury of having, you know, players coming off the bench. They've had to lose players even before the second game, you know, calling the game. 2 of the subs have had to be crossed off because they haven't got their results back.
Forward here again, that one fluffed up by the goalkeeper, but it's going to go out of play on the far side.
Here's another one, Christian on that. 22 years of age, he don't stop working. As I said, the coach will have a lot of pride from his players, and rightly so. He should do, the way he's prepared his players. We know they've got talent. We know that history has shown in this competition. But the circumstances was all against them. But again, they performed and were worthy to get a win under their belt.
Looking for the icing on the cake here. Ball played across. It's just going to be kept possession-wise for Haiti. Play back to Lambert. No free kick given this time.
Just keep the ball. It's trying to be too clever and another goal. Now you turn the ball over. Now they've got some white shirts going forward.
And there's space to attack into as well here. Ball back and a chance to go for goal from Play from Sylvester. What a strike from Harrell. That was destined for the top corner. Top class goalkeeping.
It was. Here's a wonderful angle. Gets out, no hesitation. Wonderful strike. Sylvester, great hands as well because he's actually curling back against him. They've still got time now for the set piece.
Taken short for Tune towards the far post. That might just about do it, but that really would have been a moment of magic to end this one.
Well, I wouldn't like to be Ronaldo de Moose giving the ball away in his own third and then they go down the other end. That's inexperience, but good save. And a very good goalkeeper. We haven't been disappointed, my friend. When they give us this game, you think, well, how's it going to end up? But great credit.
There's the final action. Haiti with the win.